In Yarmer now trying to throw it in front of the net. He does. Sundin back checking. Made the play to clear it ahead. Sakic on a breakaway chance. Sakic comes in on goal. He'll shot. He scores. Joe Sakic went right upstairs on Wendell Young, right in front of the crossbar. And a goal scorer can do that effortlessly. And Sakic did that. Make it 6-3.
That's roofing it.
Sundin with a great pass up ice.
Sakic with a nice move to the backhand, and he did there with authority on the backhand against Wendell Young. He came with speed too, which makes it very difficult for the goaltender. He came in there at top speed to make that play.
Sakic's 27th of the year on a breakaway. Sundin, I believe, will have the only assist.
There's some talent on the ice tonight. Shoo.
So whips that one away from his net onto center ice. And Ornice Camboini and Bork collide, and Bork took the worst of that. He went down. Sundin right side, good pass. Sakic in on goal. He shoots and scores. He beat Barrasso that time, and Sakic cashes in, and it's a 3-1 game. Joe Sakic trying to get Barrasso moving back and forth, and he did that. I think he actually may have got it between his legs, and Sakic didn't go to the backhand on that opportunity. Sundin with a pretty pass, and he was in home free.
And Sundin beat one of the Penguins at the blue line. I believe that was Paul Stanton, and maybe not, Gordy Roberts, I think. He left him in the dust and then passed it over to Sakic, who was streaking right down the slot all by himself, and he had plenty of time to decide what he wanted to do there.
Back the other way come the Nordiques. They're 3-on-1. Nolan centering pass, hit escape. Nolan again, right in front. Sakic scores! Finally, the best power play in the league has connected. 3-1 Pittsburgh.
Good hands, a good short pass, and Joe Sakic finally gets his team on the board. Take a look. Prior to that, though, the Nordiques were in big trouble here. But then Pittsburgh got caught off ice. Sundin missed on that first opportunity. Now watch Joe Sakic, though. He's just looking for open ice. A great pass by Owen Nolan right through the legs of Larry Murphy. A perfect pass.
They scored just in the nick of time, too, because the first 2-minute penalty, a piece of the pass, and Pack helped him out. Up the boards, Lecision kept the puck in. Ryshinsky. Sakic scores! Sakic has his second of the night, his 26th of the season. A clearing attempt by Jim Pack was stopped at the blue line, and Quebec turned it into their second goal.
And Mario was sitting on the bench. Good effort by the Nordiques, and maybe that might be a goal that will spark them in this third. They've got a long ways back, but with players and talent like Joe Sakic, they can do it. We mentioned earlier, Mike, and isn't it the case that when all of a sudden you have to go into the intermission, the second intermission...
Nords tie the game, though. Joe Sakic, slap shot here. Kovalenko gobbles up the rebound and shovels it back to Sakic. What a great play, and that ties the game.
Joe Sakic is the superstar, the captain, and the leader.
Pulls it away. Long puck to Kovalenko. Andrei Kovalenko with Sakic and Clark going for the net. And it's knocked in as Yager tried to flip it away from Joe Sakic. Sakic was fencing with Jaromir Yager right in front of Reagan. And somehow or another it snapped in the back of the net. The Nords lead 1-0.
Yager actually looked like he was doing a real nice job of back checking there, coming back into the slot to pick off a centering pass, but it jumped over his stick. Kovalenko coming down the off wing. He's a right wing, left shot, just threw it through the slot. Yager was there, but it jumped over his stick, and he kept waving at it. Sakic got it before he did and put it by.
Yo, ready, 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 yo, ready, steady, go.
by Lecision. Moran chops it, but hit Troy Murray, and now here's Troy in the corner. Kamensky to the side of the net, in front of a goal by Joe Sakic. Had to happen. They had too many Cowboys right close to the fence down there. And Joe Sakic puts the Colorado Avalanche ahead with 3:49 to go on his second goal of the game. It's 6-5 Avalanche.
Well, the Penguin defense had a tough time on that shift. Chris Tamer a little earlier had a chance to move the puck up at center ice to one of his forwards, and he just basically gave it right back to the Avalanche. They eventually moved the puck into the Penguin zone, and the Penguins never got it back out of there. And they had made a line change at center ice. Moran fanned on a clearing maneuver first of all, and then Kamensky just got it to
Wide of the net. Ricci was over for it in the corner. Woolley's still on him. Ozolinch again in. Wraparound chance on Reggett. Shot. Sakic scores! He put it through the pile. Joe Sakic.
Well, that is the Joe Sakic that this crowd has learned to love. The accurate Joe Sakic. The confident Joe Sakic. I mean, I don't know how there was any daylight in that group of people that was in front. But Sakic made a great fake there. He had Keith Jones. He faked everybody off and then took a shot at the net. Jones went back to the corner to get it. And Joe Sakic is so good at laying back. See how he goes? He goes out high in the slot. I mean, he's so hard to defend against when he hangs out high in the weeds and then cuts into the scoring position the way he did there.
Joe Sakic. Sakic back at the far end. They've got time, plenty of time here to make another run. Sakic coming with it. Sakic takes it himself just over the head of Kenny Reggett. A great wrist shot. Ozolinch back in the middle. Sakic got his man down. Sakic shot. He scores! Power play goal with 11 seconds left. Ties it up at 3.
Well, we'll have to wait a couple of games to see if Joe Sakic is officially back. But man, has he taken a couple of giant strides towards getting back to full speed. He launched 2 incredible shots. The first one on the rush that would have beat Reagan had it been on net, but he shot it over the net. And then as Sakic really cruised around the zone, great fake here. Fantastic fake. And then rocket number 2 went for the same spot and scored on the second chance, high to the glove. Let's take a look at the whole sequence again. Over the net. A second chance. Oh, what a move on Gary Falk. And he did not miss on.
Kamensky is out there. Lemieux in the middle on the power play. Look how Pittsburgh's back. Sakic! Score! Ozolinch. Ozolinch points out and says it's Sakic's goal. If it is, he's got the hat trick.
Sandis Ozolinch knows how much he needs Joe Sakic. So the first thing he did, Gary, absolutely right, pointed out and said it was Joe's goal. It looked like Ozolinch had something to do with the puck getting into the net, but wide open was Joe Sakic. Man. Yep, it is a cold night in Denver, and that means that just about everybody in the building wore a hat. They won't be going home with a lot of them.
Joe Sakic, his first hat trick of the year, the 6th of his career. And Mark Crawford, as much as he likes the 3 goals by Sakic, he will love Ozolinch pointing back and saying it's his.
You bet. Look, Sakic with the time. Kenny Reagan got a piece of it. Here'll be a good look at it. Heading to the net. I don't know if Ozolinch touched it or one of the Penguins players touched it with a stick. Ozolinch